All units, please respond. We got a 7467. Two idiots spilling the tea about their neighbors.
Welcome to Crazy Rich Neighbors.
The party's over.
There goes the neighborhood. Hey, straight-laced bougie crew and scandalous CRN trolls. Shout out to our sponsored podcast junkies right here in Boca Raton.
And our wacko of the week is Daniel Liguri, the true personification of a crazy rich neighbor. Well, first, he enraged his well-to-do Miami neighbors by hosting a series of ragers at his $40 million Hibiscus Island mansion. And now, well, he's been nabbed for a high-stakes fraud scheme. Allegedly.
God dang, could you imagine spending $40 million on a house?
Imagine the upkeep.
I know.
I mean, the upkeep on our houses is like there's always something.
But I wonder what the HOA fees look like on a $40 million manch.
Good
Like, what do you think?
Boo-boo child. Let's see. Well, I know what ours is. I'm going to say it's $100K a year.
No. That's crazy.
But I don't even know if Hibiscus Island is an HOA. It may not be.
Yeah, it may not be, but just the taxes alone. The real estate taxes.
The taxes on a $40 million property.
I mean, that's gotta be
the good
like
news is our
hundreds of thousands
taxes
of
here,
dollars.
we have water in the fire hydrants.
Yes, we do. We do.
Lots of water in the fire
honey.
hydrants.
Absolutely. And
Not
our
to be
roads are
smugs.
good. Literally, our roads are good.
Yeah.
Up and down through the inner cities, on the A1As. It's
our
I'm
Popo.
yes,
top notch.
Everywhere.
Thank you,
totally.
Popo. Thank you, first responders. Fire.
And we get tax breaks. Like I think there's like
We get a homestead.
Oh yeah, homestead, and then we get like summer. But don't move here; it's full.
No, we closed.
And there are tax breaks during summer holidays. And now I think if you want to buy guns and firearms, there's a tax.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, there's like a tax. I need a gun.
Really? You do.
Sure, just in case.
You do. I'll go shooting with you.
Yeah, I know we keep saying that we should put that on the girls' to-do list.
Come on now.
I think Ray Ray wants to go too.
Okay.
So let's go
Aight.
shoot some things.
Aight.
Yeah.
How you doing, Benjimoto?
Hey, what's up, my
So
Happy
ladies?
Friday, darling.
Yes.
Friday.
What
Happy
do you
Friday.
got planned? Do you have a date this weekend, Benjimoto?
Ooh, this weekend.
Or did you have a date last night that we need to dissect?
No. This week, I mean, I might have a date in the next weekend, but this weekend, just a bunch of band stuff.
That's awesome.
How's the band stuff going?
It's good. It's good. We just released our picture for the Pleasures. Call us for a good time.
I want to see. Yeah.
Yeah, you wanna
What,
see
the
it?
internet's not working.
Oh,
Shit.
yeah, you
Well,
guys. Our
wait.
internet's down.
I can do this. This will be better. I'll just let the audience see. They can
Okay.
kind of see it like this. Ready? All right. So that's going well. We're just doing a lot of, we've got about almost under a month left of our record until our gig. And here we are.
Is it a big, like, wedding gig?
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty big wedding. Oh, where we are.
Lower?
Oh,
you guys look legit.
Oh, I like the typeface. I like the logo. Very good.
Yes,
Right,
I know
and
that's a
then-
vibe.
And then we get a little
Now,
bit.
if you have a spin-off band to this one, you know what you could call it?
What?
Ribbed for her pleasure.
Oh. You could start off by reading a little bit of erotic, on
Did
book
we get
talk.
the E?
I don't think so. We didn't say anything bad.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
Oh.
I mean, we can get the E.
Let's see.
I was thinking about so actually it's pretty funny. So when we were taking the pictures, the photo shoots, I showed up.
Naked
I had my pants down.
What?
I had because I had the idea of like, okay, we're the Pleasures, so we should wear jackets and then just our underwear,
Oh, I love that.
and maybe like have our bushes hanging out or
No,
whatever.
no, no,
Oh, no, okay.
You lost us at the
No,
bush.
child,
No, I
no.
think we got the E. Did we get the E? That's your fault, Ben.
All right, sorry.
Oh,
Well,
fucker.
You need to do a shot, bro. It's
yeah.
your turn.
All right,
Okay.
Yes,
job.
bro zizzles.
Yes.
But yeah, no, so we didn't end up doing that, but it was really funny. So yeah.
I liked it up until the bush. If you would have just stopped.
It's so 70s.
If you would have
Well,
just
that's what
stopped.
I was thinking. The 70s. Like,
Nobody
that's-
wants to see pubes.
I don't think so.
Period.
I mean, well, I don't
End
know.
of story.
Some people do
like-
like pube porn. Like some people like that.
Okay, but
kind of
not
porn.
when you're advertising a band or looking for a band for your
No.
event.
Yeah, I guess
No,
that's
for
I
my
guess that's
wedding?
true. I guess that's true. Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess that's true.
The only thing worse than that is seeing a pube in your lunch.
Oh
okay.
my
Oh,
God.
no.
But you know, there's
There,
an erotic
yeah.
side. Have you ever landed on the side of Book Talk? And it's like
Never even heard of
all-
Book Talk.
Book Talk on TikTok. It's like
Well,
this.
I'm not on
I'm
TikTok.
not on
It's
TikTok.
like erotic audio book reading by like men. And it's like, you know, these like
I would
erotic
just
novels.
laugh at that shit.
Oh my god, no, child. You know, I don't know. They don't sound too funny. They sound good.
They do, but I think I would nervous giggle. You know what I mean?
Let me try and find some
no.
erotic book.
Oh, we're
Oh
getting
my
the E. Then you
goodness.
gotta do a shot, you little fishhooker.
Well, you already said fucker too, so you know,
started
all
it.
three of us got to take a fucking shot.
Yeah, but I
now.
already said that after you brought up the pubes.
Oh my gosh.
Fair.
So you led us down this path.
Oh my god. I don't
Wait,
even know
so
if I
you're
can find-
telling me, Mia, there's just
Yes.
a TikTok section where it's just people going like,
It's like
Oh,
guys
baby. It was
reading things.
stormy night.
I can't wait to thrust
It's just
my
like
body
dudes like reading things very erotic.
I would,
Like,
I'm sorry, but I would find that hysterical and not at all like erotic.
oh my god. Oh, y'all, it's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Okay,
Wait,
fine
you want
one.
me to read something?
I
You want me
don't
to read
read
something?
erotic
and I gotta
novels.
see if I get a little flustered down there
Yeah, I'm trying to.
because I think it sounds hysterical.
Oh my god, you guys, our internet's just not working with us right now.
Join
It's-
my
Let me
hotspot.
see, but hold on, what's happened to mine? This is so weird. Oh, anywho.
Struggle is real.
Yes.
Now, look, you keep telling us that there's no Wi-Fi in jail, and now you're getting a taste of it.
Oh my gosh, I know this is horrible, you guys.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is horrible. Anyway, we're gonna have to. You know what? I think we should do book talk maybe at another, like, do a full
Tune in next
expose
week.
into book talk.
Fishes.
Yeah, and we'll
Look.
like, yeah, we'll have a whole expose, a book talk
I
expose.
got dirt on the Masood people in our neighborhood.
Oh, girl, don't get us killed.
Well, if we made it this far, child.
I know. We weeded everybody out. That's why we never got caught.
Now listen, bougie crew, because you're not in our neighborhood. Our front doors are surrounded by windows on either side, all the way up, even above the door. The Mossad couple, they covered every single
What?
window, including the one all the way at the top.
What?
Mhm.
Like where they can see out, but they can't. But nobody
They can't
can see in.
out.
Like it's black.
It's covered.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I walk the dog near there 5 times a day because
So
she's on
weird.
diuretic.
And we want all the sun we can get and the light that we can get. That
So-
must be so dark.
When it first got covered, I thought, oh, okay, they're painting. That shit never came down.
It's like blacked out.
There's like, they have like, I don't know what it is, if it's brown paper or what, but every single window
Oh my
is covered,
gosh.
Mia.
I mean, listen, it's a nosy neighborhood, right? Like it's a little tight knit
No.
community.
I don't care
But
how
that
nosy you
is
are. We've had some
crazy.
freaks. We have 2 people that have been in jail in our neighborhood. Nobody but
Oh.
them has the windows freaking covered.
And we have like houses where there's surveillance companies who set up like surveillance cameras stationed outside for days. I'm like, what are they installing? What are they watching?
Days, not days, weeks.
It's crazy.
Weeks.
I don't know, child. I do not know.
What
That is weird.
The actual.
But I don't know how you would want sunlight. Like it's not like.
Not only that, I get, okay, you might want privacy. You might cover up the sides.
Yeah, but who's looking in everybody's houses? Like,
Everybody does. Everybody that comes to my door looks in the freaking side.
before they.
Which I get. But you don't cover, I would never cover up, first of all, I didn't cover up any of the windows, but I would never cover up the top. At least
No,
they
the
have
top?
the top. Every
Who is going to
single-
look through the top?
Even the record producer, who he probably fears for his security,
Wow.
he has the sides covered. The two top windows and
That
the very
i-
top are still open on his
That
house.
is weird. I mean, you have to
Uh-huh.
be like 12 feet tall in order to see at
Correct.
the top.
Or have a
That's nuts.
drone. Or surveillance equipment.
What's
There's
going
something going on there.
on?
There's something going on there
Okay,
because they
Bo,
were
I believe
shady
you.
from the get-go. They had no credit history. So
Girl,
when
I'm
you
scared. Let's
when
not
you
talk about that.
apply to live in our neighborhood, you get a credit check. They had no established credit history, Mia, and they are from another country. I won't say which. They had lived in this country long enough that
That
they
is
should
weird.
have utilities and other things in their name
Well,
to
you know,
establish a credit.
they
And
probably
then
hear us talking about them.
when my
They're
husband
probably bugged.
called to interview the man, he answered the phone in a really weird way, like, "To whom could I direct your call?"
What?
Yeah.
I'm scared. Can we not talk about them just like we didn't talk about the other one?
In fairness, we talked about them before.
Shit.
We have talked about them before.
Protect us, Lord.
The other one,
Please.
she was into some dirty shit.
She was into some dirty shit, and girl, we never talked about
And
her.
no, we're
And
still
we had
scared.
scoops.
We're still scared of
Oh,
her.
no.
Yeah, no, we're not. That's going on our grave. Hopefully, we won't be there sooner than later. But
Exactly. If something happens to us, look in our hood, y'all. Look in our hood.
woof,
Woof.
woof.
Indeed.
Child, please.
Yeah, yes, honey. Oh my God, have you seen photos of Justin Bieber lately? Why does he look so bad? And that's a handsome man. I think that is a handsome,
I think he's back on
beautiful
drugs.
man.
He looks like he's back on drugs.
But this whole thing with Diddy and them like saying how they literally have footage of him being molested, raped, alleged.
who has the footage?
that? I don't know. They said that they do.
But who's the they?
But like, I don't know.
So
but
if
there
no-
is footage.
Okay,
And he knows what he did. He knows what was done to him.
but he did. If he
And he
did it,
unfollowed Usher. He unfollowed a bunch of people. He unfollowed his old pastor. Usher signed him, and then Usher turned him over to
Pastor
Diddy.
Brad?
And they allegedly said that like Diddy raped Usher, and it sent him to the hospital when he was a young kid.
Diddy raped Usher. Yes, I get that. And then who raped Bieber?
They allegedly Diddy. Like
Oh, Jesus.
he was in with Diddy as well. Like I think he was in that Diddy camp.
Oy.
It wasn't for an extended period of time, but you saw the footage of him when he was like kneeling down by Odell Beckham's hoo-ha. It looked like he was doing something,
Yeah.
okay? And it looked like not coke and possibly a BJ.
Yeah, I
right?
get you, boo boo.
But if you're that high on drugs
And
or
now we
whatever,
de-
this is
we-
all alleged, but
we
it's all
def-
over the internet.
We defo got the E now.
Yeah. True. Did you finish your shot?
I did. I feel like he's on drugs because he looks terrible. It's
feel
very,
sorry for
very worrisome.
him.
They have a baby boy named Jack. I'm worried for Jack too, and Haley Bieber.
And she tries to be his emotional support
Here's the thing.
animal.
You, as somebody who is hurting either partner or child or friend, you can only do so much. That
Yes.
person, unfortunately, has to go through the healing process themselves. I mean,
Yes.
and that's lonely and terrible. And I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. Like
And
you can only commiserate, sympathize, support
Yes.
so much. You can't take the burden on for them. You
No.
just can't.
And you know, when he was like a hot, troubled pop star or whatever, I think she idolized him. She got him. She won
Yeah.
the prize. And now, whatever, she has him. She has the baby. They said she looks like she's enjoying her life. She's always on vacation with her besties. You know, they said she's working a lot. Her makeup line is doing, beauty line is doing really, really well. So I think the cachet of him kind of wore off a little bit for her.
He's damaged
Alleged.
goods. He's damaged goods.
And it's okay when it's like the pop star of the world. You know what I mean? But
So maybe he's like this because their marriage is on the rocks. Because if she's away with her besties,
they said he's allegedly, according to like Daily Mail, they said like he's home alone a lot. She's like traveling.
so maybe things aren't good. So who's taking care of Jack?
But she's probably, I'm sure she's probably still taking care of Jack, but she probably has less time to be thinking about him. Like if you have a kid, that becomes your priority. It's like daddy man up.
Well, he might be feeling jealous of the baby. There are men
That happens.
that happens to.
Listen, a baby is the quickest way to complicate your marriage. These men cannot typically deal with it. It is a shift of all the attention away from them onto these souls that they're not attached
Are you kidding me? When I got the dog, my husband's like, "What about me?" I'm like, she's a puppy. She needs my attention more than
Okay.
you." That was a puppy, okay?
I know.
So
Could you
imagine a
like,
baby.
Yes. Right? So I don't think she has time to baby him like she used to. Plus, she has a business to run. I don't know what's happening with his finances, and I'm all for women getting their money.
Yes,
and to not
queen.
put your trust in just a man
You
because it ain't
cannot.
safe.
A
Not my
man
opinion.
is not a plan, child.
No.
Well, look, he looks terrible.
He does.
I am scared for him.
He looks like he lost like 30 pounds.
Honestly, he looks like a meth addict.
He does. And his pants hanging down to his like knees.
It's not good.
He looks like a tormented soul, and these paparazzi. He's in the studio, so I'm sure something's going to come. Like he's going to
Well,
tell his story. Probably.
Look at all this shit that goes on in a recording studio. So he's probably not, getting good influences there either.
Probably not. But
My
hopefully,
heart breaks for him.
hopefully it's therapeutic. And I go back and I blame these mothers and fathers who turn their kids over
Yeah.
to these Hollywood moguls. Like,
Right.
honestly, I would not want any of my kids involved in
Hell
Hollywood.
to the no.
It is a predatory business, and it's eat or be eaten, and you
Correct.
are just prey
You
to any and
literally-
everybody.
You literally sell your soul to the devil.
Literally. And many
Literally.
of them tell you that they actually sold their souls
Literally.
to the devil
Correct.
in order for fame.
Correct.
We may be like a little bit of fame whores or whatever, but child, we love the Lord.
Yes, we
Okay, and it ain't happening.
do. No, child.
When we get famous, it is not happening.
I
Don't
ain't-
come for us,
I will
Illuminati.
never
we will
worship
not
Satan,
join
you fuckers.
and we will never join
No, honey.
the Illuminati.
No, so don't even ask us. I RSVP no. For 2.
Unless we join just to do a deep candy and lacy it.
Oh.
But then one of us might like it,
But no.
and then we'd have to pull out the other one.
I don't think we'd like it. Here's what I think would go down. I think because we would see some shit, then we could be implicated too in that
Yes.
ish, right? So
or they could drug us. They could give us the yellow drink that
Exactly.
Amber Tamlin talked about, the
exactly.
golden drink.
We ain't doing this. Not
Because
even
even if
for
you
all the
fake drink
cadmium
it,
lacy
a
shit
little
in the
bit
world.
might go in your system,
Correct.
and then you
We
might
could
be
do
like,
cuckoo magoo shit.
"We are Illuminati."
Yeah, no.
We'll be
It ain't
like, We'll be
happening.
like this.
Sorry, y'all. I ain't going undercover for that shit.
No, we'll go to the villages undercover, but that's as far as we're.
Yes, you tell me when you're free, boo.
That's as far as we're going.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there anything else we need to dissect?
No, but prayers up for Justin Biebs. Like, but it must be painful to have like all of what happened to him or allegedly happened to him come to the forefront. And he has to deal with that. He has to relive that.
Wait.
He probably buried that.
I just thought of something. What if it's bigger than that? What if he is spiraling because he got a subpoena to testify in the Diddy case?
It could. Oh my God, the poor guy. He's a victim.
Because something's happening.
And child, Patty, his mom, and whatever his dad's name is. I mean, I don't know. Women, men, protect yourselves and your children. Like
Either
it's crazy.
he's just been subpoenaed,
that could be it,
or something came out about him in the discovery
Because they said,
process
like-
for this trial.
And guess what? Like, you see how they said, I think this administration, plans on releasing the Epstein files,
Pam Bondi said she was going to.
right? So there's a chance that once they find out what's going on, that they will release the Kraken and we will know.
I'm all for that, so Bieber's spiral happened before Pam Bondi got
Yes.
sworn in
Yes.
and approved by the Senate. So I
Yes.
don't think his issue is related to the Epstein files, which she says she's going to release, because he was spiraling before Pam Bondi got
Yes,
approved.
yes, true.
I think
Just
it's related to
reliving
the
it.
Diddy case. Either he
Yes.
has to testify or they discovered something
Yeah.
in the discovery process.
But that's
about
what I'm
him.
saying, though. They probably will release the names associated with Diddy too. And release the information or
What if
whatever.
there's a video? Because remember
But
how
they
everybody
said-
said that his whole house was wired for video and perhaps he was
Yes.
even a CIA informant?
There's video.
They were saying that allegedly there is a hypothesis that said that Epstein was a CIA informant who gathered compromising video of people in his townhouse.
Oh my God. But he was also a freaking pedophile.
Did you ever watch The Octopus on Netflix?
No. Is it good? I
M.
might watch it this weekend.
J.
It was good? Yes. Okay. Is it new?
Not really. I mean, within the year and a half.
Huh.
It's about government conspiracy. True story, true
Okay,
documentary.
I'm going to check it out.
Watch it. So juicy.
I will check it out. There was something else I wanted to talk to you about. I just lost my
I did also want to just let you ladies know that there is an outage over 3,000 Comcast users over here. So
Once my Netflix is on when I get home,
Yeah,
they
so-
don't have to worry about
So
nothing.
I just got a text saying it'll be fixed by 9 o'clock tonight. So.
Oh, God. I hope it's not affecting our home.
Yeah, I think it's just in this area, so I think you guys should be good.
'Kay.
But yeah, so
Good.
just wanted to let you know.
Nothing
Aight.
irks me is when I go home and like I cannot get
Well, you're
on
going to the club next. So you got a little bit of time.
You got a
I
little
do.
time,
I
yeah.
want to watch my Hulu or my Netflix as soon as I get home. So
Well, to
Comcast,
speed things along, let's go on to our wacko of the week.
yes.
All right, Daniel Liguri, well, he caught the ire of his wealthy neighbors on Hibiscus Island, a small island in Miami, for hosting a number of large-scale parties at his $40 million mansion. So many celebrities call Hibiscus Island home, such as Gloria Estefan, Shakira, Shaquille O'Neal, and even the OG party host, Diddy.
Oh, and poor Diddy just went to the hospital. Knee pain. Womp womp. The commercial grade lavish parties were paid events, often hosted by big name brands and often coincided with Art Basel. Liguri's long-suffering neighbors had enough of the noise and the intrusion by the public at large on their Tony Island and filed a lawsuit to institute new rules, such as requiring everybody wanting to throw such a party to get a permit or face arrest.
One resident told Page 6 of the noise disturbances and safety issues, adding that emergency vehicles had trouble reaching the island due to the
Wow.
chaos caused by the crowds in the past and all the traffic that the crowds brought in, which, like, look, we live in a small island community, one lane in, one lane out. I
Yep.
can get that.
Hell yeah.
So as it turns out, the real party pooper is the U.S. Attorney's Office here in Florida, who recently indicted Liguri and 3 others with alleged conspiracy to commit bank fraud and alleged conspiracy to commit money laundering.
Wow. I just have a question. Like, if somebody gets arrested in our hood, like, does a notice go to the board?
I don't think so.
Mm.
But see, in the good old days when you would get a printed newspaper,
Ah,
They
people's
would-
mugshots would be in there.
well, not necessarily in mugshots, but I remember when I was a kid growing up, our little daily newspaper had what's called a police blotter. So
Uh-huh.
all the police activity would be listed every day in the
Oh.
paper. And I don't subscribe to the Sun Sentinel, and
Yeah, me
Sun
either.
Sentinel like covers Broward, Palm Beach, and even Miami
That
Dade.
doesn't
Like,
really impact us.
well,
Maybe
it
the
would
Palm Beach Post.
it would be such a no, because that's just Palm Beach. But like the police blotter for the Sun Sentinel would be like page after page after page.
yeah,
So
true that.
I don't think like there is such a resource for us anymore.
Well, Boca News now. Shout out to them. They're a
yeah,
great
even
resource
though
of
he
crime.
won't come on our freaking show.
I know he got cold feet. He didn't want the heat.
Risky booking.
The alleged financial ruse raked in millions and led to the purchase of 3 luxury mansions on the ritzy Hibiscus Island, as well as one in the Caribbean, according to the feds. One of the island's mansions is worth over $40 million.
Liguri's Instagram, his Instagram is full of pictures showing his lavish lifestyle, including topless pool shots, his ride on a Blade helicopter, and his time on a yacht in Monaco. Liberty, along with 3 others, is accused of raking in $128,144,908.66 in a scheme that included submitting fraudulent applications to U.S. financial institutions to obtain merchant processing accounts, according to a release from the U.S. Attorney's Office on this newly unsealed indictment.
After fraudulently obtaining these merchant accounts, the conspirators were then able to accept credit and debit cards to further an e-commerce enterprise, which used high-risk and unscrupulous sales techniques, it read.
They allegedly used the proceeds to purchase things like advertising services in order to
Wow.
move criminal proceeds in and between conspirator-controlled bank accounts, the press release claims.
terrible. The group is facing jail time for conspiracy to commit bank fraud and conspiracy to commit money laundering, and could have to forfeit the money and the multi-million-dollar homes that legal papers allege were quote-unquote purchased with proceeds of and involved in the offenses.
One home at 101 North Hibiscus Drive was purchased for over $40 million in August.
Wow.
The mansion is over 10,780 square feet. It boasts 7 bedrooms, a gym, a steam room, a yoga terrace, a private pool, and a private dock, according to the listing.
Liguri was named as the sole owner of that home in an emergency motion brought by his neighbors this past December, alleging he was throwing continuous large-scale organized events and house parties with commercial-grade sound systems, lighting, service staff, private security, fireworks displays, traffic congestion, and event promotion by third parties. Lord have mercy. Child, that could never happen in our hood. Ever.
The true definition of a crazy rich neighbor.
Oh, my, no. I'm like, why can't one take over the Wicked Witch of the East's house so we could have some more content to share with y'all, child? We will spill tea.
You know what? We got to be careful what we wish for, because
True that.
we got rid of 4 really fished up people.
Jed, we got,
Remember Kim Jong-Judy?
Oh,
Remember
my
the crazy
gosh.
Dr. Road Rage?
they were horrible.
Remember the Schmittlers? Remember Opioid Karen? We got rid of
Yes.
all of them. So,
We
you know what?
did.
The Wicked Witch of the East End, she's been quiet and
She's
keeping to herself.
Very. I don't even see her. She's around, but I
And
don't
her-
see her.
Kookadoodle friend that lives directly across the street moved out.
Yeah, so I mean, honestly, child.
Let's just count our blessings.
Yeah, amen, sister.
Like we got the Massads, we got the guy that lives next to them who is batshit crazy.
You're right. You're right, boo. And they
Yeah.
caused us a lot of agita, stress, and pain.
Yeah.
Really, we had a lot of bad days.
I wanted to move. I really did.
and I thought, God, these people are psychos.
We started this
Like,
podcast
they hate
because
us.
of them.
And you know what? From that hood, we've got our best friends and
We do.
family. We've got a really tight knit support system.
Thank God.
It was worth it.
It
I would
was.
do it again.
I would.
I would do it
I
again.
would too.
It was crazy, but I'd do it again.
I would too.
So my Bougie Bible prick is a birthday gift from my boo,
Oh.
Miss T.
Ow.
And it
Ow.
is the new NU Face Mini Facial Microcurrent Device. It is super tiny, and I forgot to bring it, but it's a clinically proven at-home treatment, and it's a small little device that sends microcurrents that lifts the face. Like you go hair, and then you go hair, and then you go hair, and it's like microcurrent Botox, you guys.
Yes.
And this little mini, it's on sale right now, but it's not cheap, but it is definitely worth investing in, and it comes with the cleanser, and it comes with some hydrating mists and different things. It comes with the charging portal or whatever. This is the best time to get it. So check it out on mynuface.com.
I'm so glad you like it.
I love it, and I saw it so many times
You
in
did?
Neiman Marcus, and I'm like, oh, I should get this. And I thought about getting, you know what I mean? When you go through Neiman and you
Yeah.
look for gifts
Yeah.
for whatever, and I thought, oh, I think I should try
I
this
love
first
that
and see if I get
you
it.
wanted it,
I've
and I
seen
got
it
it right.
a million times, so
Aw.
I feel like I willed it into my being. So I love it. Thank
Aw.
you very much. Oh, and one more thing.
Yeah.
85% of you users experienced improved facial contour.
That's great.
80% of users said their skin felt smoother, and 75% of users reported their face looked more toned.
I mean, you can't get better than that.
No, and it's so small and compact or whatever.
You can
if
travel with
If
it.
you were, and then honestly, when you go to get a facial
Yeah,
at wherever you go, they're using devices.
they are.
They're all using devices, and now we have the
Absolutely.
power to do these things
At
for
home.
ourselves and
That's
not
the-
have to pay quadruple for it.
Right.
You go and get a facial now. Everybody wants to do this hydrofacial.
I
And
hate
these-
I hate
I do
hydrofacial.
too.
They make
I
me
feel
break
like
out.
It's hype. I think
They
it gets
make me
hype.
break out.
So now we have the power. They have like these LED masks, like with this
I
facial.
like the lights.
We
Yeah.
can do our own facials at home. We don't have to
Exactly.
spend like $200, okay?
Or more.
Yeah.
I'm glad you like it.
I love it. Thank you
I
very
got
much,
it at
Bill.
Blooming's.
I love it.
Good. So my Bougie Bible pick, and unfortunately our internet's down, but it's called Showstall Originals. It's a little store in Rome that's been there for 150 years.
Oh.
The founders were Austrian, and they make their own pajamas, underwear, robes.
Like, what's the vibe? Is it really soft? Like, what's their...
It's just, high quality Italian
looks cozy.
socks, PJs for men and women. Like I said, underwear, robes. They make
Oh, I love
shirts,
it.
blouses, and shirts for men and women. And they're the nicest people. So it's just on, oh, shoot, their internet's down, so I can't even. Via del Corso in Rome.
Maybe spell it.
SCHOSTAL Originals. Their URL is showstalloriginals.com. You go in, and it's really this beautiful, quaint, old school store. They have like 4 little mini dogs that sit on the window ledge all day. The owner is Shirley, and she'll look at you and be like, "You're a size 42. Here, go try this on. It's just for size." You go in the fitting room, you put on what Shirley gives you, and you come out, and she'll be like, "Oh, see, it fits you."
Okay.
Because she knows. Or she'll say, "Do you want something that is looser? Do you want it to fit looser?" And if you do, then she'll, whatever.
I love that.
Then, I wanted pajamas. I got myself a pair of pajamas, but I also bought myself a blouse. And it's just a really cute old store. Like everyone's shopped there, from celebrity makeup artist Gucci Westman to Gwyneth Paltrow to myself.
Oh, hello.
It's just a really cute, quaint, old school store. And they do just the most delicious, cute pajamas.
Oh, that sounds awesome. And we have to be so careful of what we put on our bodies. Like, they're forever. Like, you find out these companies, like, there are forever chemicals and plastics, like, in our underwear, in our tights. Even this, like, Apple Watch, there's a lawsuit now. Like,
I know. Well,
did you hear about that? With are there forever chemicals? Like,
there
I heard
are.
that.
And I've said this before. Like,
allegedly. Don't come for us, Apple.
If you, at the very least, get yourself organic cotton underwear. And Dr. Sarah Gottfried says the biggest thing you can do to help your health is to sleep in organic cotton pajamas and organic cotton sheets.
Yeah.
Because you're going to spend at least a third to a half of your life in that.
Yes.
And if you can reduce your exposure to toxic chemicals. So, y'all, if you are in Italy, Showstall will ship to you for free. If you're not in Italy, you have to spend 400 euros for free shipping. But
just go to Rome, darling.
go to Rome. Highly recommend. So that's all we got.
Share this ish with your favorite bad bitch.
And remember, if you have to ask who your crazy neighbor is,
it's probably you. Bye, Bougie and Chris.
Buongiorno, big good.
Or the
I love you,
internet,
darlings. Peace.
Bueno.